Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is game 1 between ShoWTimE and MarineLorD on Ulrena. This is from their Best of 5 series from Dreamhack Open, sponsored by Zowie. I got this replay from LOTV.spawningtool.com. Go ahead and check them out if you're looking for replays of Legacy of the Void games between pros. It's a really good resource, and let's get right on into game number 1. In the top left side of Ulrena, we have the red Protoss player. It is ShoWTimE. And in the bottom side of the map, we have the blue Terran player representing Team Millennium. It is MarineLorD. So two of the best European Protoss and Terran players on Earth. We all know what MarineLorD did, man. At Nation Wars, he won the whole darn thing, looking super impressive towards the end, taking down Innovation to seal it for Team France. MarineLorD is playing super well right now, and ShoWTimE no slouch either, representing himself super excellently well. Cannot wait to see how this series will go. It's a PvT. This is our third series of Legacy of the Void on the channel. The first one was a ZVP. I believe it was, who did we do? TLO versus Probe, our first series. Our second series, which wrapped up last week, was between Polt and Sulky, a TVZ, and I figured, you know what? No more Zergs. Let's go a PvT for this best of 5. We'll cast every single game until somebody has won, and everybody should be super happy, because I think PvT might be the most popular matchup on my channel right now, which is kind of fun, kind of interesting. And another quick shout out to my 10,000 subscriber t-shirt giveaway. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving away free t-shirts, some free StarCraft 2 gear as well. To enter, leave a comment in any of my videos with the word giveaway and the name of the t-shirt that you want. There's a link to my store in the description. Go there. There are about 10 or 12 shirts, maybe a little bit less, but either way, some fun ones there. Tell me which one of those you would like if you win. Put that in the comment as well, and I will pull from that list. You can also follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/FalconPaladin. And on Facebook at facebook.com/FalconPaladin. Anybody who follows me there will be given an additional entry. So for 3 total entries: 1, comment on a video with the word giveaway and what t-shirt you want. Number 2, follow me on Twitter. Number 3, follow me on Twitch. And that's it. That's all we have to do. I don't know what this probe is doing. Patrolling back and forth at this location seems a little odd because, I mean, the expansion is going to be here for MarineLorD if he takes one. I don't think it would be here, although he's scouting it quite nicely. There is a Nexus coming out for ShoWTimE a little bit before MarineLorD's, although he is building it on the high ground here. I think ShoWTimE's will finish a little bit more quickly, plus it doesn't have to lift off and land to get to where it is. Marine's chasing that there probe away. Warp Gate being researched, Adept on the way for ShoWTimE. MarineLorD going right into that factory production, the 1-1-1 command center build. It's like a Destiny Cloud Fist command center build of excellence. Throwing up a supply depot. Mothership core here getting chased away by these Marines. Can they get it? No, so close. Not able to get the Marine, rather the Mothership core, otherwise known as the Mama core to some people who want me to say that. And did he cancel that? Yes, did cancel the supply depot. MarineLorD might have been worried about some Adepts coming to assist that Mama-ship core. Is that what it is? Mama-ship core? I think it is. So threw down the supply depot to prevent them from getting through and assisting, but I don't think that was going to happen anyway. The Adepts were just kind of hanging out in a defensive position. They're not planning on coming up to kill anybody anytime soon. And this Marine count for MarineLorD is getting pretty high, which, you know, we really shouldn't be surprised by that, should we? Starport on the way too, so there's the 1-1-1 with the command center mixed in there somewheres. And a Cyclone on the way for MarineLorD. Cyclones are good in the early game. They can snipe down things like Mothership cores and Warp Prisms that come into the Terran base and try to be annoying. And other than that, we don't really see much Cyclone play. I wouldn't be surprised to see Blizzard buff those in the near future just because it's a new unit in Legacy of the Void and it's really hardly used at all. I'm not sure that Blizzard intended the Cyclone to have just a tiny role in the early game defending against harassment and then disappearing after that. So they might buff it a little bit, although in the beta there was a time that Mass Cyclone just wrecked Protoss. Just absolutely killed Protoss. There was nothing Protoss could do. So I think they're a little bit wary of going back to those days. Anyway, look at this. ShoWTimE's going for a fleet beacon. A fleet beacon in game number 1 of this series. What on earth is happening? I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, there's a fleet beacon. A Stargate is making Oracle here too. Is he going for carriers? Is he going for Tempest? I don't know what he would be trying to do with a fleet beacon against a Terran at this point. Tempest Harass might actually be pretty good. Kind of sitting up here, trying to kill a refinery, trying to kill some buildings. There are a Viking on the way. And yes, it is a Tempest. He is going for a Tempest play. We've seen more Tempest on this map than any other map, I think, at least as far as early Tempest are concerned. I believe it's because of this flight distance being so short. Here comes the Oracle, but man, that Viking wants blood. Nope, the Oracle turns right around, heads on out of there. The Viking has done its job in deterring that from happening. There's a Liberator on the way for MarineLorD 2, Twilight Council. On the way for ShoWTimE. Marine trying to hold the Xel'Naga Watchtower, but afraid of this Oracle coming back. No Marines! Do they catch it? No, good reaction time. Revelation toss down on those guys. And the Oracle gets away scot-free. SCV checking for a third Nexus. There's not one, but he'll just chill here anyway. He likes taking a day off. Marines enjoy having nothing to do. They're so busy most of the time. Mining, building stuff, repairing, scouting. Just having a chance to kind of sit and rest on his laurels. His little jetpacks keeping him hovering in the air like that. He's got to feel pretty good about himself. So here comes the Tempest, and here comes an Oracle. So a Viking isn't enough to really kill a Tempest by itself. The Liberator support it might be able to, but again, single target Liberator attacks are not that great. So here comes the Tempest. Revelation being tossed down on the Viking. Does the Tempest want to start killing stuff? Yeah. Gonna take a shot there at the supply depot, going after SCVs. That is a 2-shot on the SCVs, and there are 3 Vikings now. Oh no, this Tempest cannot outrun these guys at all. It is definitely going to die. The question is, can it take out a Viking first? No! I don't know if it can even get a Viking first. It does. It does manage to get one of the Vikings. Tempest number 2 is here, but the first Tempest is gone. One Tempest by itself. Very, very lonely and sad. Oracle hanging out here saying, I'm not sure if this Tempest opening was the way to go. Warping in additional Adepts. How many Adepts are here? Units tab tells us there are 7. 7 of those. And 23 damage versus light. These are the pre-nerf Adepts. A lot of my replays are from before that patch. It should affect this series a little bit, but we'll have to see if MarineLorD can pull it out anyway. I feel like he is good enough to win this series, even without the Adepts being nerfed to do worse against SCVs, or against Marines, rather, and SCVs, actually. 1, 2, 3 worker kills, delaying the building on the supply depots, and it manages to hoof on out of there. Nice job, Oracle. Good play. Look how good MarineLorD is, though. Immediately bringing workers over to finish these off. 1, 2, and 3. Easy as you please, not a big deal. Slow things down just a little bit, but again, in these games, just a little bit of a slowdown can be enough. ShoWTimE going for the Dark Shrine. There is the Dark Shrine on the way, along with that third Nexus. Is that scouted by MarineLorD? It was not scouted by MarineLorD. Oracle hanging out there too, Adept holding the Xel'Naga Watchtower, and here comes a fleet of Vikings, a big old fleet of Vikings from MarineLorD heading up north. Excuse me, choking on my own spit there, so embarrassing. Yes, this fleet of Vikings is going to do very well for itself. These Adepts cannot shoot up. There's 2 sentries here. Not enough to deal with this number of Vikings at all. And the Tempests, I just don't know. Are the Vikings going to land? Nope. Cyclone, Marine, goodbye, Adept. Thank you for playing to get a single Marine. And going to force field this off. But the Vikings swing on in anyway. There's nothing here they can shoot up. Oh no, Tempest number 1 gonna die immediately. Tempest number 2. I thought these were Stalkers getting warped in. No, they're Adepts. Number 2 down. All that's left here is a huge group of Adepts. And a couple sentries actually able to phase through that force field on top of these units. No, canceling rather. Did not like the odds. Didn't like the tanks mixed in there. Didn't like the Vikings landing either. Now here's a Liberator with Defender mode. MarineLorD in a very, very strong position. He is, again, I like his composition. He's about 132 to 124 total supply, 62 to 62 workers. Very even on that count. He's down a base. He is landing a command center now as 2 DTs come rocking on over, trying to start kill stuff. Are they going to go for workers? They usually do. I'm not sure if MarineLorD sees this. The Vikings flying on in. Get the Mothership Core. Mothership Core is dead. Vikings looking for blood. DT in here, killing workers here in the natural base. There's no missile turret. Are there scans available? Yes, there are scans available. Here's a missile turret in this base. Meanwhile, landing are the Vikings. DT is trying to crush through them, doing a pretty good job of it, lifting the Vikings to escape. This DT is still alive, has 6 total kills, trying to hide on the outskirts, avoiding another scan there. A big attack of Adepts and sentries rolling on in. MarineLorD, I'm not sure if he's happy about this, but more Liberators on the way. There's the scan as the Dark Templar gets taken out. Vikings landing here once again. Landed Vikings are not something you see every day. Finally forced to pick up and run away. Photon overcharge, taking out 1. Stalkers almost getting another one, and they do get another one there. Our Viking count is down to a total of 4 Wait, am I a liar? Three total there. Here comes an Adept warping on top of everything. Is it going to finish? Is it going to finish? Yes, it does finish. The Adepts warp right on in here. They're trying to kill bunkers. There are tanks doing splash damage on all of these Adepts. They don't get bonus damage versus armored because Adepts are not armored, but still fantastic play. Lifting up the buildings. Here comes Defender mode circles. No. Warping on out, backing up home, and ShoWTimE manages to escape. How much damage did he do is the question here. Resources lost 4,000 minerals, 2,000 gas for ShoWTimE, 4,000 minerals, 600 gas only for MarineLorD right now, but 36 SCVs have died. Was that 36 worker kills? That was insane. Wow. All right. So good job, Adepts, taking out so many workers. This is not a planetary fortress. Here come the Adepts again, trying to get some more of those worker kills. And going to go after the refinery, get some shots off there. Trying to run away. Defender mode circles are deployed. Adepts don't do well against those at all. Factory floating on over to scout things out. Going to maybe get killed by photon overcharge, but probably not. Another base now for ShoWTimE. 63 to 53 harvesters. ShoWTimE looking good economically. Army supply here too. Let's see here. Army supply, 3,400, 1,200, 3,400, 2,000. So MarineLorD has a bit of the better composition just because he's a little bit more gas heavy. I guess that would be the Liberators and the tanks. Not so much the Marines, but the Marauders help with that gas count too. So MarineLorD, I don't know, very, very close. Neck and neck right here. Another DT wandering in. Oh, taking a shot, and woo, one shot. Almost able to kill that Dark Templar. Through the shields, through the energy. Were they 2 shots? Actually, that might have been 2 shots that the Dark Templar took. What is this? The factory still scouting stuff. That's hilarious. Scouting factory doing a great job picking up on the construction of that robotics facility, seeing the forge being researched. Something there too. Likely going to be +1 attack. ShoWTimE is getting Storm, is getting Charge, Zealot legs, and more Stalkers here too. You just need the Stalkers to deal with the Liberators. If you don't have those, I just don't know what you do. As a Protoss player, Tempest can be good, but again, there are Vikings in the air. Not necessarily enough to take out a lot of Tempest, but I'm not sure that ShoWTimE cares about that right now. So here we go. We're going to see some dancing back and forth at this point. 11 minutes, 45 seconds into the game. Adepts coming on in once again, canceling, just doing a scout missile turret being popped up. Just because he is worried about Dark Templar coming in and doing more damage after losing a bunch of workers to that. I guess some of that worker lost count, if we take a look at that again, 38, is going to be due to Dark Templar getting mixed in here to these mineral lines and the Adept attack here at the natural base. So that wasn't all Adepts, but still a lot of workers have died. But look at this, MarineLorD still only 9 workers down. Income tab showing that it is about 1,800 to 1,300 mineral income. An advantage there for ShoWTimE as opposed to MarineLorD. And a drop here from MarineLorD inside the main base. DT is getting warped in. Photon overcharge up. And trying to use the Cyclone with lock-on ability to kill the Mothership. The Mothership's still alive. What? Oh, does get taken down now. Here come the Adepts. And picking up and boosting out is MarineLorD. Wants nothing to do with that many Adepts, but is keeping the army at home. A lot of Zealots mixed in here too. +1 attack on those guys. They do have the charge ability. Allows them to intercept nearby enemies, dealing 8 damage to the charged target. Dropping, boosting away again, leaving a Marauder to his own death is MarineLorD. Setting up Defender mode circles here with tanks. That's a good combination for MarineLorD. Another drop back here. Photon overcharge trying to save it. Mothership cores get built so fast, man. Hard to keep them down. Boosting back into the main. Really layers the Tempest. Really keeping ShoWTimE on his toes right now. Trying to kill gateways. The Tempest are sniping down medevacs right now. Small pushes in. Trying to bait units in here. Zealots getting eaten up immediately into these circles is immediate death. Zealots try to come in, but just get evaporated as well. This group is still alive. No, picking up, boosting out, and Tempest raining down fire upon those medevacs. Right now, MarineLorD has a pretty good stranglehold here. It does seem that way to me. ShoWTimE just playing on the defensive. Oh, good blinks, though. ShoWTimE taking out those medevacs. An army here with stim, with +2/+2 attack. +2 attack and +2 armor. Going to take down this here Nexus. Checking for another base over here. I don't think he saw that base. No, he did not see that base at all. Nexus does end up falling. Excellent job there, MarineLorD, planning a 4th base of his own now. It is now officially 3 bases to 4 bases. What was blocking that? A DT blocks the landing of the 4th base, though, and gets rid of the missile turret. Storm on top of all of these units, forcing everybody back. The Tempest need to focus down these Liberators. Can they do it? Marines, Marauders trying to take down that gateway here. 2 more Vikings in the air, 4 of them now, trying to get rid of these Tempests. The Stalkers trying to make sure that does not happen. Meanwhile, Zealot land inside the main base. There is a Ghost Academy going after supply depots, though. And can MarineLorD end this now? Storming on top of the Liberators. Liberators trying to use their anti-air mode, but again, just not that great against big units. It doesn't do enough damage, and Splash not effective on these big guys either. Trying to make it happen, though, slowly whittling it down. Storm, all the Liberators are gone. Storm on top of the Vikings here, too. Another Viking falls there. It is 172 to 145 total supply. These Zealots are slowly getting cleaned up here. Marines trying to take down that Warp Prism, and they do. ShoWTimE not paying too much attention, but the tanks on the low ground doing a great job against this army. Marines trying to stem forward and kill those Tempests if they can, but I don't know if they can. It is still effectively 3 base Protoss to 3 base Terran. Not 4, because DCT has 13 kills and is still doing stuff here. Oh my gosh, is he going to get more SCV kills? No, the SCVs pull on out the army. First ShoWTimE now on the offensive. Tanks trying to move to a more defensive position here. Only a single medevac overhead. That is not boding well for these overstimmed Marines and Marauders. This base finally doing stuff for MarineLorD, but taking out tanks too. Look at them really focusing these units down. And ShoWTimE might be backing out. Once again, DT's rocking on in, trying to slice through these bio units, and blinking forward here with the Adepts and the Zealot Stalkers here too. The last tank is going to fall. Storm on the left side. DT's killing a lot of stuff. Storm on top of the Vikings, trying to kill as many of these Tempests as they can. Another Storm on these bio units. Is there enough of a ground army to make this thing happen? Every single Liberator gone, every single Viking gone. This might be it for MarineLorD. It's 125 to 79 total supply. The army marching on up to that 4th base. There's nothing to defend it. It's not a planetary fortress. There is only a single turret here that gets taken down immediately. SCV's desperately trying to repair that command center, and can they do it? No. Not able to do it at all. This little ragtag group is all that is left for MarineLorD. He has some 2-2 Marines, some 2-2 Marauders, some medevacs, another Storm on top of the Vikings. He's trying desperately to micro to kill the Tempest. 1 Tempest is down, but all the Vikings are gone too. DT's Zealots +2 attack on all these ground units, but no armor advantage at all here. Stutter stepping backward, using the time-honored technique of all Terrans. Stutter stepping, slowly whittling down this Protoss army. Tank count is down to approximately 0 right now. I'm not sure that it will help that much anyway. Trying to storm on top of all those SCVs that are trying to help. A big storm on the bio as well, and that's it. A GG from MarineLorD. MarineLorD's defeated. ShoWTimE's victorious, and MarineLorD has left the game. What an amazing comeback from ShoWTimE. Losing this base, stuck, confined, contained, however, snuck a base out here. I think that helped him a lot. Plus, getting that Storm Tech out, getting the Tempest out, really turned the tide against those Liberators, against the Vikings. The Storm doing so well against the bio units. How many bio units were killed? 79 Marines, 21 Marauders died, 30 Vikings were killed, 10 Liberators. Meanwhile, ShoWTimE lost 39 Adepts, 8 Tempests, 12 DTs, 21 Zealots. But in the end, definitely had the upper hand, and Protoss takes a 1-0 lead in our best of 5 against MarineLorD. Starting off strong is ShoWTimE. All right, Terran fans, be sure to tune into game number 2 tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern to see if MarineLorD can even the series up or go down 2-0, which would be so disastrous. So disastrous. All right, that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.